6 games of hoops on a Tuesday night. LeBron finally makes his returns. The Pistons keep on winning, and the Spurs win their first game without Wemby. Well, second game without Wemby, but Wemby is officially, since the announcement that Wemby is officially out. We'll get into it all. My name is Shlomo Stark,
My name is Levi Jacob.
and this is the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes or less. Levi, gotta love a day where it's going to be in a lot less than 15 minutes. Not too much to get into today. Uh, you know what? Since it's chill day, a lot of blowouts, I will let you pick the game of the day.
I feel like it's gotta be Lakers Jazz just because of LeBron.
Lakers Jazz has LeBron. So you picked a
Blowout. Definitely a blowout.
14 point blowout. Lakers win 140 to 126. LeBron makes his return, finishes with 11 points, 12 rebounds. Sorry, no, 3 rebounds, 12 assists. 4 of 7 shooting, 29 minutes. Pretty quiet, but also like did what was needed. Luka finished with 37 points and 10 assists. Austin Reeves finished with 26 points. Ayton had a 20 and 14. Brownie hit one shot. Father son. Um, LeBron loved that shot he hit. He was like very excited
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him.
yeah.
It was
The
very
crowd went
cute.
nuts.
Very cute. Well, yeah, as they should. In Utah, marketing, got his. Keontae George is really becoming a guy, but they were not able to beat this Lakers team. Uh, 11 and 4 is good, and now LeBron is back. Like I like it.
This might actually like I'm looking at it more. I'm looking at the box score. I'm like thinking about it. Really, team dynamics. This might be one of the better teams LeBron has played with. Like I know that we're all like counting them out, kind of as far as the finals, and whatever. And I get it. Like I really
Well,
do get it,
I
just because
think
of
I agree with you, but the thing is, it's all about comparison to the league, right? So this team would probably beat the the Cavs team that won in 2016, but the league was much better and is much better now than it was in 2016. So
well, I think also the difference is that the team might be better, but also LeBron is not as good as he was. Um, does this, not just because of Bronny, does this not give you, like the Lakers right now, going to your friend's house and playing pickup ball with the friend's dad? Like it's all these young guys around LeBron. He's hugging
it's
them. He's
actually
like,
the opposite for me. It's more like you're playing with like and like the younger brother joins.
oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, because of
Like,
Bronny, you're saying.
yeah, I feel like Bronny's more the one that doesn't fit in than LeBron. But anyway, here's what I want to talk about. Now that LeBron's back, you know what? We'll talk about it the next game. Any more on this game?
Yeah, one more thing was that they interviewed LeBron. I want to say like 2 days ago. He mentioned that he's been dealing with sciatica in the past as well. So it could be good news as far as not to be concerned for, the rest of the upcoming season. That's all.
Okay, I agree. I still don't know what sciatica is, so I was never really that worried about it. I was just nervous because it was a pregnant lady disease. But if you tell me it's okay, it's okay. I'm okay. Next, the Spurs beat Memphis 111 to 101. Fox and Barnes lead the Spurs past the Grizzlies. No Wemby, no Ja, no Harper, no Castle this game. Now, LeBron came back, which is nice, but I want to list to you just this list I made. Okay? You ready for this list? Giannis, Wemby, Anthony Davis, Kawhi, Embiid, Zion, Trey, Ja, Jalen Williams, Paolo, Darius Garland, Jalen Green. I know you don't consider him to be anything, but Jalen Green. Brandon Miller, Cam Thomas, Tyler Hero, OG Anunoby, Jaden Ivey, Christian Brown, Dylan Harper, Stephen Castle, Aaron Neesmith, Kelly Oubre, Bradley Beal, Jordan Poole, Keegan Murray, Walker Kessler, and this is not including Jason Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton, Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard, Fred VanVleet, and DeJounte Murray. This is like not fun. Like that's a bigger list than usual. I started feeling I was like there is I feel like everyone's hurt. Like I feel like I'm in a bunch of different fantasy group chats and everyone keeps just posting pictures of like injured, injured, injured. And I'm like, yeah, it does feel and like I'm watching games and like that guy's out, that guy's out. And I looked and that's a giant list, no? Is that's got to be more than normal.
It's very big, but I think the reason why is honestly beginning of the season. All the primetime games are usually in the second half of the season now because of football. Like they scheduled it that way. I really, really think, honestly, especially with guys like Wemby and like a lot of the 7-footers right now, and even Stephon Castle because they're trying to make the time sync up when he's playing with Wemby because they work well together. They have a great nickname, Area 51. Awesome, love it. Um, I think that they're trying to make it so that, for example, a lot of people have aggravated calf issues and calf strains and whatever. After seeing last year 3 people go through calf strains, playing through it, and then tearing their Achilles, I think a lot of teams are like, we don't really understand what's happening right now, but we're playing it safe. With Kawhi, by the way, why even list him for it? But either way, you, I think a lot of teams are being much, much more safe than usual. And I think like even in the Thunder's case, for example, like they don't need Jalen Williams right now. Why rush him back from an injury?
So you're saying it's actually
Like
load management.
I think it's a lot of load management. They're just using different terms and whatever, and people taking calf strains more seriously these days. But
I hear it. All right, next. The Detroit Pistons beat the Atlanta Hawks 120 to 112. Pistons win their 11th straight for their longest streak in 18 years. Cade Cunningham finished with 25 and 10. Everyone on the starting lineup had double digits. Um, Dang, this team is good. 13 and 2. That's Denver OKC good, Levy.
okay, well, um,
I'm talking about their record wise.
yeah, no, I got it. Is it isn't it a funny note that they've like been waiting for Ivy to get back basically for like 2 years, and now Dennis Jenkins kind of plays how he plays, like right in the nick of time when he's coming. He just got named to the G League team, Jaden Ivey. Like it's like a weird. Like I feel like it always happens with like not role replacement, but I just feel like when you have a resource that's coming back, everyone's like banging on him. They're excited about it, and like there's like other guy who kind of does what he does. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. Um,
They're great. The Pistons are really great.
they're great.
I believe.
They seem fine without Beasley. So next, Magic. They probably best win of the Magic season. They beat the Warriors 121 to 113. Steph had 34 points. Steph's been feeling it last couple games. What do you think Steph Curry's averaging?
Over the past few games
No,
or in
it's
general, it's hard to say. I feel like 27.
really good. You got it exactly. It's 27.
Yeah. Whew.
Yep. Desmond Bain, your guy, led the way. 23 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Off the bench, Anthony Black, probably his first real good game of the season. He had 21 points, 6 Magic players finished in double digits, and they take care of business and beat the Warriors, and now they're 8 and 7, and the Warriors are 9 and 7.
Um, no Paolo. I think that this is just. I don't want to say modern day because modern day is currently going on still, meaning as far as the Celtics. But this is this year's version of the Celtics from all those years ago, which like can Paolo and Franz coexist? Can they whatever? I think they'll be fine.
This is you
But
saying it's Tatum and Brown?
yeah, because Paolo and like Franz, both either of them play better when the other one is out. That's just how it works usually. And this team has more of an identity now that Paolo's sitting out. I hope that he comes back in and they can still keep this momentum going. But we'll see.
Suns beat the Blazers 127 to 110. I think I'm starting to realize that Chauncey Billups was actually a really good coach because the Blazers were really good until he wasn't there, until he like kind of left. I feel like they were like 6 and 4 or something. I don't even remember their record, but now they're 6 and 8. Let me see how many they lost in a row. They've lost, yeah, they've lost 4 of their last 5. Um, and the Suns team's not that good, but they've been playing hard recently. Booker led the way with 19 points. Like, come on, Denny.
You,
Come on, Denny.
no, but you know what? Their offense looks more free flowing. in Phoenix. I think Jordan Ott was the right hiring call, obviously, and that's why the Cavs also are looking a little more depleted because he, went there from the Cavs. But
Cavs got sued $100,000 for sitting Mitchell and Mobley. You saw that? Not
no,
sued. They got fined. They got fined 100,000. Remember that night that Mobley and Mitchell sat out? Well, I don't know how you don't remember. We did a pod the next day. Anyway, we do a pod every day though. But there was a day where that happened, and they got fined $100,000 for it.
interesting. Okay, I feel like people sit guys all the time, but whatever, it's fine.
People should get fined
Um,
for it.
maybe,
But
maybe, maybe.
what I led the pod with, I was complaining about. Next and last game of the day, Boston beats Brooklyn 113-99. You want to look good, you play Brooklyn, Boston, or New Orleans. Jaylen Brown at 29 points. Peyton Pritchard 22 and 10. Derek White 15, 5 and 4. Everyone was just flying on all cylinders. I have no notes though. You want to say something before we leave? That
I
was
hate
the daily
both these teams.
that was the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes. Last one. Thank you, Levy, for co-hosting, for producing, for not saying anything mean about Jalen Green when I listed him in the notable people that were out with an injury. I want to thank you, Max, for funding the podcast. I want to apologize to everyone because due to Max's error, we did not have a podcast for the last 2 days. So I apologize to everyone on Max's behalf. Max, that was your bad, and I appreciate you taking responsibility for it. And I want to thank you though for paying for that podcast to not be working.
Listen to.
And I want to thank you for listening.